All right, hopefully this works. Please tell me. Okay, it does work. That's good. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, it looks like it does work. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I should be. I delete. That's silly. Okay, let's try it again. I see you, Jason. All right, I'm just going to do that for now. It's fine. Jason, what's up, dude? I feel like I should make it a little bit bigger. I'm testing out this new, I forgot I bought this a while ago. It's called Stream Avatars, so you should show up as a little character at the bottom. Right now it's random, but I need to figure out how to do it later. But how you doing, dude? Should be able to hear me. And then I also got to adjust this chat overlay. If I want to use the chat overlay like that. Okay. Going for the Veve ride? Nice. Does that appear when I do that? I think I need to copy it. That's why. Man, it's been a while since I've done this. So I'm trying to get used to it. Okay, we should be good now. So if I click this, it should pop up with what you're saying. Okay, cool. Man, my first viewer in a minute. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? I'm trying to remember where I have them. They're somewhere. Actually, let me see. I can't find my old aviators, so these might have to do. There we go. But I'm doing good, man. Just checking out the market. Let me see. But you can hear me just fine, right? Like I said, I haven't done this setup in a minute. But I have been active. I have been around. I've been playing drops. I've been, I've been watching streams. I've just been kind of MIA for a bit. Let's see what I've been up to recently. I did buy, I bought too many of these Incredible Hulk 340s, to be honest. So comics, reading now. Okay, my comics. Did I buy these? I think I did. Yeah. Oh, I got a 200 common. I didn't realize that. That's a nice even number. For some reason, I don't know. Do you like this way of viewing the comics, where it kind of lays out all the rarities side by side, or do you like it where it just had the common cover, and then when you click into it, you could see the rest of it? I'm still unsure about it. Unfortunately, I bought, I think, 18 of these Hulk 340s, and I didn't get any SRs, which is very unfortunate. Let me open this. Sounds good. Okay, there it goes. Sounds good. Okay, just making sure. I know I might need to check, because I did listen to myself on the mic. I don't know why it doesn't sound very good, but I mean, today I was like, dude, if I don't just throw up a stream now, like, I feel like I just been holding off on it for a while. But what have you been up to, Jason? So I have been playing drops. Honestly, most of the drops I played that are collectibles, I've just been kind of flipping them, like the Yodas and stuff like that. Like I think I got 1 or 2 Yodas. I think I got one of the commons, and I ended up just flipping it for like 54 gems or something like that, like barely making a profit, or at least that's how many gems I got. What have I done? Wallet. Export transaction history. That's fine. Market sell. So yeah, this is me buying all the Incredible Hulk comics, and I got no SR, but these two I did. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon. I did sell one way too soon, but I sold the other one for about one. How much was the amount? Yeah, about like 140. I wonder how much they're going for now. What is the Falcon going for now? Let's type in Falcon. Collectible Millennium Falcon. Oh, they're going for about 120. Okay. Yeah, they're going for a little bit less than dude, there's actually a 3-digit on the floor for Millennium Falcon. Not bad. I did see a pretty low mint. What's it called? It's one of the David and Dan ones for like Decon or something like that. It was like a mint 37. I almost bought it myself. I think it's a 2021 Designer Con, like David and Dan thing. Let me see. Oh no. Okay. I guess they go by Dan and David instead of David and Dan, whatever. Not one of these. I'm trying to remember the name of it. 2021. Yeah, it's more. It keeps pulling all the old decon stuff, but I'm trying to find like actual David and Dan at the decon sitting booth thing. If I do that, or maybe I think it's just called booth, something booth, collectible. What's going on here? Pixel Trader, what's up, dude? Thanks for showing up. I got this stream avatar thing going on, so if you do talk, well, not ye, I meant to put yo, whatever. Should make a little custom avatar for you at the bottom, but I think it's random on how that works. For now, I think eventually, I think there are some commands. I don't know if that's going to work though. Let me see. There we go. Yeah. So there are some commands so you can change who you are, but you have to like have the app or something weird like that. It's way more intuitive with Twitch than and I try to download a good amount of the IPs that Veve already has as well. But yeah, there's like a list on like the avatar, like stream avatars, like page or whatever. What's another one? I think there's a Superman one. Hopefully, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, there's like Superman, there's Batman. I think there's a. I know you can't see me. It's exclamation point avatar something. See all the Mayo? Is it Mayo or is it just MYO gold sales? Let me see. There is a. So this one, is this the one you're talking about? Let me pull it up. Put it back here. And thanks to okay, that's good. And thanks to Pixel Trader, now we got some more sales bots going on. So this one, is this one you're talking about? 440 gems, but there was another one. Wasn't there one that was like way, way higher? I thought there was one that was like a few grand or something. Ooh, what character is that? Ooh, that's Iron Man. It's kind of hard to see, but maybe I can scale you guys up a little bit, make it a little bit easier to see. I don't want it to like take up the whole screen, you know, but all right, zoom in a bit. Is this what you're talking about, Pixel? I thought there was a sale that was like well over $1,000. It's kind of hard to tell because it keeps saying that the Veve floor is like $5.99 over and over, so I'm not sure what the okay, so it's sold. Okay, so it's letting you know like what mint number sold, but I'm not sure. Was that a drop you could like hand pick? Like which one you wanted, or was it blind box? Jeez, this one's going for $5,000. Whoop, not full screen. That's not what I meant to do. So this sold out, huh? Did I just completely overlook this drop? How many editions does this have? It's on the low side. So the two ultra rares had about like 300 mints total. And then the secret rare had about a little over, what, 123? Okay, yeah, how much are these guys going for? 54? 40 gems? Okay. And then what was the listing fee for these? 7.5%. Okay, so it's a little on the. It's the same thing as Marvel, Star Wars, all that kind of stuff. But Tito, what's up, dude? Pasternak, what vibes? Nicely done. All right, I'll do it once. But oh yeah, I put up a stream avatar so everyone's someone different. There is a command. I don't want everyone to spam it like that. If you do avatar space and then there's a whole bunch of different like pixel like packets or like art things I downloaded. So there are some characters, if you do exclamation point that, you can change your avatar. Sold out fast. Airdrops has airdrops, physicals, and other utility. Wow, I did not know that. Yeah, I completely slept on this drop, to be honest. Too many avatars to list in chat. Yeah, that's my little bot thing said. But I wonder if that'll do it. Yeah, no, I completely slept on this drop. I thought this was just not to like an independent artist level, but I was just like, okay, this is just like another like Web3 project thing or whatever. But I did not think these MYO people would show up like this. I mean, I was like, 40 gems, whatever. But it does seem like, yeah, the blue one is profitable. The pink one, you lost a little bit, but I'm sure it was a higher price initially when it came out. And yeah, these golds are crazy. I see some of your listings, so I know you're still lurking. Yeah, I'm lurking around. I'm kind of hanging out. Super Rush VV Vibes is back. Yep. I was like, dude, I gotta just turn on the camera, or else I'm gonna never do it. You know. I can't find my old aviator style sunglasses, but this is good enough. But no, I'll be honest, I completely slept on that drop. So congrats to whoever played that drop. But yeah, I've been around. I think I showed earlier my collection. I did play the Yoda and the Millennium Falcon drop for Star Wars, but honestly, I just flipped them. Like, it's like as much as I like, the Millennium Falcon and Yoda and all that stuff, I'm like, I ended up getting a common Yoda and I flipped it for a small profit. And then the Millennium Falcon, I just flipped both of those. Nothing against the vehicle, but it just seems like so far vehicles haven't done an amazing job holding their value, even just a few weeks or, within a month or so after the drop. Whoa, who's that? That's Dark Side, I think. Not Dark Side. That's something. I forgot his name in DC. But the comics, I have been playing the comics. I bought, unfortunately, 18 of these Hulk 340s. I have 8 commons, 3 uncommons, 5 rares, and 1 ultra rare. So I think I sold 1 ultra rare and 1 uncommon just because they were like low mint and I knew I could kind of at least get some gems back. But yeah, I bought 18 of these comics and got no secret rare. And I think the commons are still doing pretty well. All right, they're slightly above retail. At one point, they were sitting around like 14 gems and just kind of hanging there for a while. So obviously, people do like this cover a lot. At SR BB8 after 6 pulls, that's wild. That's awesome. Yeah, what's a BB8 going for right now? Is it BB-8? BB8, okay. And this one, I think, does have an animation, so it's actually not too bad for for the price. I'm sure it'll go down a bit more, but that SR is going to be nice. Oh, yeah. Do you have it listed already, Super Rush? I think I might shrink these guys back down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, they're going for like 300, which is very good. Wow, mint 41. I'm going for 330, like barely above retail. 31. Mint 41. Okay, so that is you. Yeah, right there. Oh yeah, there it is. No. Yep. Yeah, that's a good price for a 2-digit. Yeah, there's like other 2 digits that are lower, but it's not like it's a like a 97 or something like that. It's actually a pretty low 2-digit. 1 ton, 1 ton, 1 ton mon. I've always enjoyed saying your name. I don't know who that is. It's a little character. I forgot I can pick you guys up, throw you guys around. Do all kinds of fun stuff. I think I threw you off the map. Sorry about that. You might have to talk again. Whoever that is. But yeah, BB-8 did well. Yeah, the Star Wars drops this last month were actually pretty good. Usually, the years before, there was really only like 1 or 2 drops that everyone's excited about, and everyone else is like, meh. But there was like Yoda, BB-8, Millennium Falcon, and then I could have sworn there was another one too. Collecting soon collectibles, latest drops. To be honest, I wasn't really feeling. Don't get me wrong; they look cool. They look badass. I'm just not a big samurai or stormtrooper like person. I mean, I like samurai stuff, but and this one sold out. The air speeder, which is cool. There's Yoda, Millennium Falcon. Yeah, actually, they didn't do. Yeah, they didn't do like a wild amount of. Actually, yeah, there's quite a few Star Wars drops. There's at least like 2 a week. Yeah, definitely the best ones by far were Yoda, Millennium Falcon. And then was BB-8 during this time? Yeah, there's BB-8. And then did this one sell out? IG-11? Okay, it did. Yeah, I just skipped on most of these, to be honest. I did go for Yoda and Millennium Falcon, but I just flipped those. I wasn't too sure if these were going to sell out, or at least like it seemed like the chances were pretty low to like potentially get a special edition or SR, so I just ended up skipping it. I thought it was the first public mint like old times. Yeah, dude, that would have been awesome. Picked up an SC Millennium Falcon for 1,950 gems. Long hold, nice. Yeah, no, I think the Millennium Falcon's going to do fine. Like, let's easily the most iconic vehicle of all Star Wars, or just even just fantasy in general, right? You back to collecting? I've been collecting again. People buying people's exits. Some stuff, not everything, but some stuff. Great month for Veve. Yeah, it's been a great month. I mean, they dropped other good stuff too. Like I said, the Dazzler comic sold out. This Daredevil comic sold out. The Incredible Hulk comic sold out. So they were dropping some good stuff during the month too, not just Star Wars, but they were dropping some other good ones too. I bought 18 of these Incredible Hulks and I did not get an SR, so it's a little unfortunate. I skipped Yoda, regretting that. Yeah. I skipped BB-8 and the IG-11. I skipped this Mayo one, MYO. I kind of regret that. Was that this morning? Yeah, that was this morning. Dang. Yeah, I totally just... I mean, I think it's because it was like 40 gems, right? Am I missing something here? Or are these are all secret rares? What? Are these airdrops? Or what are these? Or no? Okay, were those other 2 craftable? Honestly, I have not looked at this like drop information at all. Yeah, this one I skipped. I think it's because it was 40 gems. I was like, dude, I don't even know what this is. Like, I'm just gonna skip it, like whatever. But there we go. Yeah, so I ended up just skipping that one. All right, what's going on in the market though? Which stuff have you been buying, Super Rush? Yeah, there's definitely some people selling stuff for cheap, but there's also some stuff like the floors are just so thin that I'm trying to remember what I saw. Like I've seen a few like uncommon comics that are going for like 400 gems just because people aren't really like relisting their comics and stuff. BB-8 lighter, the thumbs up. Okay, that one is pretty cool. I'm surprised these Beskar ingots are still holding the price. I think people were maybe speculating a bit that there was like something with the Beskar ingots. I thought so too. I remember last year I almost bought quite a few of these because I was like, well, maybe you can like craft more Mandalorian like outfits or like weapons or like armor or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Like there's like more burn mechanics involved, but so far it seems like it was just kind of a one-off thing for last year. Some of these Ninja Turtles, I'm trying to remember. I'm going to look up right now how many mint numbers there are. But if these are the kind of things where, like, if they go below 5 gems, I think there's a... Let's refresh. There we go. How many mint numbers does this have? Or mints? Yeah, 40 gems. 3,000 total? Or is it just that one? Okay, it's just that one. Okay, yeah, there's 3,000 of these. Yeah, it's not even sold out. Okay, yeah, never mind. For some reason, I thought they were sold out, and there was like maybe 1,000. I like Catwoman FA, but otherwise, I haven't bought much of anything in a long time. Spent way too much 2 years ago and still hurting. Yeah, I think that's most people. People thought like it was the bottom, and then another bottom, another bottom. Rob Cooks, what's up, man? Thanks for reaching out. Yeah, we'll have to collab sometime. I'm looking forward to it. You hit me up. You kind of honestly gave me the inspiration to just like turn on the camera today. I was like, I've been talking about it for like weeks, maybe even longer. I was like, do I need to turn on my camera and just like say what's up to people? Because I've been around, I've been lurking and all that stuff. But I did follow you on YouTube. So next time you live stream, I'll try and catch you and we'll talk. Ooh, did you get Goku? That's nice. As your avatar? I think the avatars do despawn after like 5 minutes. So if you don't say anything after 5 minutes, they go away. But it's, whatever. I remember I bought this Stream Avatars thing a while ago and I just never used it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll try it now and just see how it is. So it's kind of more just experimenting. Speaking of... I don't know how I feel about this Phoenix 5. I was just looking on the homepage right now. I mean, Veve is not holding back. She looks good. How much is it? 30 gems. I haven't really looked at the animations or anything like that either, but... You know what? I have a feeling, and this is my theory. I have a good feeling this might be a thing. I mean, because the X-Men 97 season 2 is coming out, right? And I'll be honest, like Veve, since they've released, most IPs or just kind of characters and stuff, like sometimes sometimes those characters do end up appearing in like future like shows, comics, TV series, movies, like whatever, right? I have a feeling we might see like an Emma Frost Phoenix or something like that in X-Men 97. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if she appears somewhere in like season 2 or something weird. Oh, does she like interact with the platform? She can like sit down. Emma Frost and Diorama are collected separately. So, okay, so if you end up getting the common, not the special edition, but just the normal common one, I guess she can like sit on the platform or do something. Okay, that's kind of cool. I might just scoop Emma Frost because I like her. Yeah, are you thinking about just getting the common or just like buying in the secondary? What's on your radar, bro? For me, honestly, it's like mostly the same stuff. Honestly, I was kind of looking at this Sung Jinwoo. I did watch. I don't think I've seen. I've seen season 1 of Solo Leveling. I don't think I've seen any of season 2 or anything yet. I mean, I really like the show. And there was a listing for 120 like this morning, and now it's gone, of course, because they announced the new drop. Where is it? There it is. Dude, this one's pretty wild. The platform looks cool. 30 gems is a bit high. It's also 9 days out. Wow. They're really giving a lot of lead time on this. Almost 10 days out. But there was another one, too, where the guy was like... I think it's on the homepage, actually. Yeah, right here. Becoming a player. That's wild. Like, this is like... I have to scroll down more, dude. This one's... I wonder if people... Are these going up in price? Because you have to have it to craft the other thing, right? Actually, I do want to see something. Misspelled a bit. All right, let me pull it over here. There been any or analytics? That's what I want to look at. Yep. Whoa. Is this right? Wow. So, sorry, I'm juggling a bunch of screens right now. So, like, yeah, on this page, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm looking at the comment for the weakest hunter. There was like 20 of these bought. Yeah, there's like 20 of these bought like today, all because of this announcement. Because you need this drop or the platform in order to craft this thing. And the notification screen is pretty sick. I do like that. Okay, that is pretty cool. Season 3 Solo Leveling announced just the other day. Okay, nice. I will admit, I liked Solo Leveling. I mean, it's just a big power fantasy anime, right? Like, I really liked it. Like, I liked the, you know, the animations, the fighting, all that stuff. But like the story just felt like just very shallow. And I think that's, I mean, in some ways it kind of works to its benefit. I'm sure it gets deeper later, but I just watched, you know, I finished season 1 and I don't remember if I started season 2, like maybe I did, but I think at the time I was watching a lot about the like anime, like Frieren and Berserk and stuff like that. And I felt like those ones were just like a bit deeper. And I just kind of like, I don't know, it just resonated with me more than like Solo Leveling at the time. But yeah, Solo Leveling was super popular. I remember last year when I went to what was it, Fan Fusion. It's a convention out in like Phoenix. I remember just it was everywhere. Like Solo Leveling was everywhere. I remember talking to a few people about, there's people selling like blankets and towels and pictures and just like all kinds of stuff. I remember talking with one guy. I was like, oh yeah, like what's your favorite anime? He's like, oh man, Solo Leveling. I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, I like it. It's okay. He's like, it's okay, man. I love that thing. He's like just talking about it. I'm like, all right, shit. I think people really like, you know, Solo Leveling. But maybe I might end up briefly rewatching season 1, then season 2, then season 3 comes out. But Solo Leveling, first anime to ever get 1 million user ratings. So like, what do people like about it in your opinion? Or why do you like it? Is it because, like I said, the kind of the video game-esque power fantasy aspect of it, or because I feel like it does hit a lot of notes for people, you know. Pick up any Digitoys drops? I only bought the cubes. So there was I do have a golden ticket, or a couple of them. And they did the little pre-release, right, for the like Zootopia ones. I did buy 2 cubes, but that was it. I haven't even opened them, you know, because they were cheap. They were like $10 each. So I just bought 2 and all that. So, I mean, it was nice. I mean, I still have 10 of the original Star Wars cubes from like the first season or whatever it's called. And then Yeah, I have like 10 of those and then 2 golden tickets, and that's kind of it. I didn't really go too hard on Digitoys, to be honest. Like, to be honest, the main thing that shied me away was the $40 price tag for each cube. And on top of that, like if you wanted to complete the set or get certain things, you just had to keep buying. There was, it was pretty hard to like complete the set or do whatever. So I was like, I'll invest some money at the beginning and then just kind of hold on to the stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad platforms like Candy, Digitoys, like they're all coming back. So seems like a toddler wrote the Mando movie. I haven't seen Mando. I didn't hear the best reviews about it. I'll be honest, when I watched the trailer, I thought some of the scenes and some of the script was like definitely AI like written. So I don't know. Like maybe I'll watch it once they release it on Disney Plus or something like that down the road, but there's some other movies I'd rather watch instead that I think that are coming out soon. I'm going to eat some dinner. Vibes. Peace out. All right. See you, Super Rush. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I haven't streamed it in a while, and I was like, man, I just need to open up my camera or start the camera and just get going. But wow, Todd up to 450. Was Todd always? I thought there was a. Also, let me refresh this. Veve sales bot. If you guys actually haven't followed this, Pixel Trader started a couple sales bots. One for Veve, and I think there's one for another platform too. I don't know if it's Candy or something like that or something else. But if you guys, I mean, I think he just started it, yeah, May. So like just last month. Fastest reliable Ohio sales tracker. I'm not sure if this one's focused strictly on grails or if there's a minimum amount where if it gets sold, it'll appear here. Because this one, this is like a Grover, right? 388. So I think maybe the dollar limit is 300. So anything that sells for over 300 gems or $300 on Stacker, it'll appear here. Yeah, let's check out Todd really quick. Toddington, recent activity, not recent activity. I want analytics. Okay, yeah, 3 of them are bought today. Yeah, Todd is just such a high volume collectible. It's so reliable. Like, I'll be honest, I sold a couple like a few months ago because I think I had 2 or 3 at one point. I sold one of them, and that thing sold within like a day or two. Like, I've had no issue selling. I've had no issue selling those items on Stacker like at all. Market. Okay, it was 2 sales. One was on the market. The other one was a Stacker sale. But as for like what I have my eye on, I mean, it's kind of hard to just not stick with the classics. A lot of the new drops they do well, right? But are they going to hold their value, or are people going to forget about them? For me, there's a small handful of things that like I'm not trying to chase every SR, every collectible. Like the Street Fighter drops, I kind of gave up after Ken because I played Ryu. I ended up getting the SR, and I did sell it for a profit. I kind of wish I held on to that one a little bit longer. But since then, like I haven't really, because I know some of these Street Fighter ones actually end up not being profitable. Because where's Street Fighter Edition? Street Fighter. Because I don't think the Bison one, yeah, because this was what, 80 gems? Yeah, so this is kind of what... yeah, like the Ken one is still profitable. Chun-Li, she's still profitable. 167, okay, yeah. Okay, so she's not. So some of the bigger name characters, right? Bison is not profitable for whatever reason. Maybe there's not enough Americans buying Guile, whatever. Can you look at the sales for SR Spider-Man? Sure. FA Joker coming back down to buy price. Yeah, that is one I've been saying for a very long time. I do think that has been overlooked. But yeah, let's look up Spooderman on here, as well as so we're talking about the SR one, right? Ultimate Animated. 5695. Okay, so going for $6,000. Let's just say $6,000. Ultimate Animated. Yeah, there's so many spiders now. Speaking of, I actually heard, I might watch it at some point, but I've heard actually really good reviews about the new Spider-Man Noir that came out, the show. I think it's like 8 episodes long, but like I actually heard like very good reviews about it with Nicolas Cage. I've heard like you should watch it in like black and white. That's what it was intended, but it is in color too if you want to watch it. Wow, this is actually getting a decent amount of activity. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 6 sales in just May alone. That's a lot. That's more than once a week, right? It's almost like 1.25 a week. And for a collectible that's that expensive, Mr. Squibbs, Dutch Homie. What's Dutch Homie doing? Okay, almost 1,200 collectibles. He's kind of buying random stuff. It's been a while since we've lurked on a whale profile, you know? Yeah, looks like he's just buying kind of random stuff. And what really hasn't been active since February. Like, he bought one thing in April, then one thing in May, then that was it. But in February, he bought a lot of stuff. Yeah, pretty random. But yeah, the Spider-Man SR. It's holding its value. It has a good amount of volume too. Like, people are selling multiples of these each month, typically. Mostly on Stacker. I haven't seen one. Yeah, I haven't seen one sale. Actually, no, this one's market fixed. That means it was sold on Veve. All right, so there's yeah, there's been one sale on the actual Veve app since the beginning of this year, but there's been a lot of stacker sales. So if you do have one, it seems like more people are eyeing that stuff on Stacker than on the actual app. And then Joker. Yeah, let's check out Joker. If he's anywhere near, whoop, wrong one. Like 20s, I'll just search again. Yeah, high 20s. I was going to say, if he's in the high 20s, that's when you start thinking like, all right, this guy is pretty viable. And if he starts getting like mid 20s, low 20s, especially low 20s, I think people start gobbling them up pretty quick. I know it's high on the mint side. It's not something I'm like hard stacking because I know there's still a lot of mints at the end of the day. And there's less volume than Todd, but the Jim Lee name, like Jim Lee's very popular as a comic book artist. Joker's a top 3 villain of all time. Also looks like really crazy, like really crazy and over the top. Let's look at it on here. Joker. Whoop. Jim Lee. I'm going to change my avatar really quick. There we go. We're short now. Okay, wow. Someone actually bought a 157 Joker I don't think it's possible to see how much they bought it for, but yeah, they bought a low 3-digit early May, or actually just a couple days ago. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually, Jokers have a decent amount of volume. Someone did sweep the floor, Comic Bites, and then someone else bought quite a few. May 6th, there's like 10, 15 of them bought. Someone buying some interesting mint numbers. I don't know if you guys can see this. Whoops. Someone's buying some like palindromes, like 2 3 3 2 1 2 2 1. Who's this E704 guy? No name, but a lot of collectibles. Let me look at the transactions. Yeah, this person's collecting mint numbers. Like 200, 1221, 1221. Okay. It's nice to know to like I like looking at people that collect these because sometimes you see a you get a mint number, right, for a random collectible, and you don't know if people actually collect that mint number. But it looks like this person does like palindrome numbers, or at least numbers that end in one, start and end with one. Because this is like a what? 1221, 117, 11, 1551. So yeah, this person does collect unique mints, specifically like palindromes, as well as some other just interesting mint numbers, whatever. Okay. Well, now you know. Next time, if one of you guys gets a number that ends and begins with the number 1, and it's like a palindrome, like you could easily charge a premium and get a good amount for it. But Joker, yeah, if he starts getting into like the mid to low 20s, that is a, you know, of course, not financial advice, but a very good buying range. Taking a look at the comics here. What is this? All right. Dude, I was really upset. These were going for like 4 gems at one point. I was almost going to buy one because I actually really do like this this cover, Nicoletta Baldari. And they also switched it too. Usually they have the like full color one as the ultra rare, but this time they made it the rare, which is interesting. Is this the... All right, there's like different music playing. I don't know. But yeah, I do like this cover a lot. I don't know what it is, but I really like the Baldari covers in general. And at one point, these comics were going for like 1.2, 1.3, I think, on the market, and now they're like 3. The mint numbers are somewhat low on those. There was another comic that did the same thing too recently. I could probably check, but yeah, this one. They swapped the like as I'll be honest, the art on these did not look like the SR just does not look great. It's just a whole lot of gray and stuff. But if you guys have not read this comic, can I read it? Or at least there's a preview. Yeah, read comic. Oof, flashbang. Yeah, I was reading. Dude, the art for this is really good. If you guys have not read this, next time you're on the toilet and you have your app open, like this picture where it shows like in Hulk's eye it shows Wolverine, and then Wolverine's eye it shows Hulk. Igor, what's up, dude? Thanks for subbing. But yeah, dude, the art on this page looks, I mean, it's Todd McFarlane, right? I think he did the art for this one. And this is when the Hulk was still gray. But yeah, the art on this is pretty wild. I'm trying to remember. There was a page that I was like, man, this should have been the SR. Like, if they cropped this a little bit, I don't know, you can't really see. Like, this panel here on the right, where Wolverine's, like, slashing him in the chest, that might have been a cool one. Yeah, this guy had to show up and shut things down. He had, like, a bazooka or something. But there was an image with, like, Wolverine and Hulk together. Like, this one's not bad. The one in the bottom left, Wolverine's, like, slashing him and the Hulk's, like, yelling. Like, that would have been a sick SR cover. I know, actually, half of Hulk's forehead is cropped out, so maybe not that one. But yeah, I mean, this is only 20 pages. I mean, this is legitimately like a 5-minute read. Maybe a little bit longer if you're kind of more... 5 minutes if you're just kind of skimming through it or just like looking at the art. This is the rare cover there in the bottom right corner. It's kind of cool too to see where they got the panel pulls from. Ooh, like this would have been a good one. The one in the bottom right where you see the huge Hulk and like Wolverine. Like, that would have been a cool panel pull, too, as well. Doodles, yeah. I didn't get with this Doodles thing. So, like, these sold out. Like, I don't know what these were. Or no, this is like a craft with Almon X or something. I don't know. I'll be honest. I completely fumbled on this, like, MYO. I didn't research it at all. I guess there was, like, utility and stuff. At least that's what, like, Pixel Trader said. There's something going on with these. I think it was this one too. Yeah, they did on this one too, where they actually had like the full color version be the rare, and then like the muted black and white be the ultra rare. So I don't know when they kind of flipped the art scheme on that. They started doing that somewhat recently. All right, let's check out the market. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on Veve right now. Does anybody know what's... Actually, before we do that, what's going on with this like Stickerverse thing? Everyday conversation. Today was Veve Stickerverse, a brand new collecting experience built on Telegram, which I do not have. I need to get a Telegram, apparently. Now I need to get another platform. This is just the beginning of the Stickerverse journey. We're launching in beta with a strong foundation in place. Plenty more to come. Yeah, I don't have Telegram, but I have a gut feeling that, you know, if you get on Telegram, you make an account, you do whatever it is on the Stickerverse. If you're one of the first people to like do it, you might get like an airdrop or get some sort of thing. Because remember when they very first started doing auctions on the Veve app, right? And anyone that participated in the first auction got that David Warhol airdrop. I think something similar might happen here. You know, no guarantee, but I feel like whenever Veve tries a new platform or a new drop or a new anything, sometimes if you're one of the first ones in there, you might get something cool out of it. And Telegram's a big platform. Yeah, a lot of people use Telegram for stuff. NFT sticker market on Telegram is already growing fast with more than 450,000 NFT stickers sold, generating over $10.7 million in primary sales. Major brands are entering the ecosystem like Lamborghini, NASCAR, Baby Shark Doodles, Azuki, and Kung Fu Panda. 2 products, 1 vision. I'm going to mute this, but let me see play this. You guys think this was the new vertical that David Yu and kind of like a few other people were talking about? Part of me thinks yes. Part of me thinks, you know, I think a lot of people were hoping for sports or, you know, card packs or whatever it is that you can, you know, choose not to open, pretty similar to like candy, right? You can like buy at the drop, but like hold on to the packaging. Same thing with candy too, not candy, but Digitoys, right? Like you can hold on to the blister pack or the cube and just like not sell it. Like I really like the fact that you can have like unopened product or an unopened drop, right? I really like that mechanic. Because I'm just thinking of things like Pokemon cards, right? Like Gen 1 Pokemon cards. Like if you just chose not to open them, like you could just sell them for a ton. Collectors can choose how they want to participate. Stay off-chain for a simple, low-friction experience inside Telegram, or mint collectibles onto the Ton blockchain for full ownership and external marketplace trading. I think that's probably what most people are going to do. Telegram stars or Ton, yeah. First drop Veve not. Okay, I didn't know this. Dropping June 6th, so that's what, 2 days? So it's happening this weekend, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Every universe needs a mascot. The first sticker for his collection. Not a playful. Orbit original, lunar, solar, gold edition. Use them in your chats, flex your rarity. Okay, so you can like use them in chats. Oh, okay, so these are like the little characters. At first I was like, what are these like little like astronaut looking characters? Like what's that all about? Okay, because that's the first drop. All right, I guess I gotta make a Telegram account, make a Ton wallet or whatever's involved with that. I need to do all that stuff before Saturday, apparently, or on before Saturday. Start your Stickerverse journey here. I wonder if that's something you can do. Also do like a referral code too, as well. Probably not, but who knows? Interesting. Yeah, this is the first time I've like read into the. Well, I guess they just posted this today, right? But yeah, I've never been on Telegram. I remember when people were on Telegram very early on in the Veve kind of very early days of Veve. Oop, click the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah. Whoop, wrong thing. There we go. I was like, where's the, okay, there we go. I was like, dude, like, where's the Veve webpage app thing or whatever? Market. Okay. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of things I've been having my eye on. I've actually been curious about these T-Rexes because I used to recommend these all the time for like new people that join as a kind of like a first purchase. Okay, so these are 3 gems. I mean, I think there was a period of time where these were down to like 2. But yeah, again, the floors are just so thin. There's only 13 actual gem listings. The rest are all in Omi. And that's the hard part is like there's actually better deals on Stacker, but for a new user, trying to convince them to sign up on Stacker and buy Omi and do stuff, like it definitely makes it a bit more difficult. All right, let's see here. But no, I'm not really keeping my eye on anything specific. Grogu. I used to have more Grogus. I did sell a few not too long ago. Dan be like water. There's been a lot of these like David and Dan drops and stuff recently. I'm not sure if it's because of the events coming up and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like we're getting a lot of David and Dan like drops and stuff. I'm not against it. I think it's fun. Some people don't like it. I do like this Golden Path, David. I might end up buying this at some point. I think I'll wait for it to get a bit cheaper, but I do like David in the yellow Bruce Lee tracksuit. Stormtrooper running. Two comments. Stacker's very volatile. Oh, this is 4 months ago, yeah. Ooh. There we go. I was like, dude, why is it not reacting? There's just, dude, it is just wild how many collectibles are on Veve now. Remember back in the day, you could scroll down and like a long time ago, I remember there's times where like if you just scroll down far enough, that would just be the market, right? You just see the whole market after a few hundred or whatever. But now there's literally thousands of collectibles. Wow, Miles is up to 246. I don't have any Miles. I do want to at least get a rare Miles because that's the cheapest one. Superman, I haven't really been paying too much attention to. I wonder if Punisher started going up recently because of the new show. I think there's a Punisher show that came out recently, right? I don't remember exactly. Raphael, okay. Chun-Li, David. Oh, man. This metallic David's up to 1.3. Because this is the very first appearance of David, right? First available edition, remaining edition. Yeah, I'm not too sure. JKRB, what's up, man? Like all the emotes, I have stream avatars put up. I remember buying it a long time ago, and I forgot to use it. So I guess now you're randomly E-Honda right now walking around. Yeah, we're just checking out the market, just hanging out. Like today, I decided to turn on the camera for a bit. I'll probably go for another like 15, 20 minutes. I actually have somewhere to go here in like a little over an hour. But yeah, just wanted to hang out, say hi. I mean, I've been lurking in like informant streams and True Media. Been in spaces here and there. O'Malley, give me a shout out. I also know a few other people have been kind of wondering where I've been at. So I was like, all right, I'll come by and say hi. Hang out for a little bit. And this was like a surprise stream. I literally was just like, I'll just turn it on and just see who shows up. I didn't really have any expectations on this stream. But how you doing? Are you playing any drops? What do you feel about the sticker verse? I'm still not unsure about this whole sticker verse thing, but I mean, I'll get involved, right? It's a new vertical for Veve, right? And they're going to get in front of a lot of other NFT collectors, but at least on the oh gosh, what's it called? I completely drew a blank. Telegram platform. Aliens, yeah. Actually, will it let me do this? Let me see. Okay, maybe not. I guess that command didn't work. Maybe that'll work. I believe the rarest Spider-Man on Veve is Marvel Mighty Action, and it sells for 50 gems. The rarest? Oh, like the most scarce one? Like the least amount? Maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. I haven't really looked. It's going to be really interesting how all that pans out, right? Like, are people going to really value the scarcest despite it not being FA, or will there just be enough Spider fans that it just won't matter, and there'll be like a handful of whales that just want the scarcest stuff, in addition to everything, you know? Yeah, the Spider-Man action. Interesting. Giant Size X-Men 1 is going up in value. How many of these do I have? 8. Yeah, pretty much all commons. 2 uncommons. Thought I had a few more. Maybe I did at one point. Kid Arcade. Wowza! What are you? You're kind of interesting. What's good, bro? What's up, dude? Wow, I'm a massive predator. Okay, I need to change my thing. What's good, Kid Arcade? I'll go to I wonder if this will work, this command. There we go. Yeah, I'm thin now. But I'm good. Have you been streaming Kid Arcade recently? I remember, dude, I've been lurking on and off for like the last like 6, 7, 8, 9 months, and just been kind of watching live streams like here and there and stuff. But hope you're doing well. I bet you're feeling the heat now up in Vegas. I mean, I'm in Phoenix, and yeah, dude, ever since it just switched to June, now like every day is just over 100 degrees. Like there was actually a surprising amount of days in May that it was like in the 80s, just like chilling. And then the second it hits June, it's like, nope, every day is just going to be 100 now going forward. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it's wild. 100 plus. Yeah, same thing here. It is, you know, it will be it's usually a few degrees hotter here than it is in Vegas, you know. I do have some, you know, friends and stuff in Vegas, and yeah, he says the same thing to me, or our family, I should say. But yeah, it's wild. Have you been pretty active in Veve, or you been teasing around in other projects and stuff right now? You ready for the Veve sticker verse? I really hope. I mean, if that's it, you know, so be it. But I really hope Veve has like another vertical. I think a lot of, like I mentioned before, I think a lot of people were hoping for, you know, sports or a different medium, another way of like collecting. I guess stickers is technically another way and like another platform, but I guess people were hoping it would be like on the platform. Candy. I haven't. I did sign up and do all the stuff on Candy, but I haven't like played any drops. I haven't done anything recently on Candy. I did buy 2 of the Digitoys cubes recently, but that was it. I haven't even opened them. Yeah, dude, there's just so there's just so many collectibles now on Veve. It's just wild. It's just like hard to even like keep track, to be honest. Like all the stuff. You're like, oh, like what do you buy? I'm like, dude, back in the day, I'd be like, yo, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, like whatever. Right now, it's tons of stuff. Now people can buy Rat. What do I buy? Oh, you buy Rat. That's the you just why not? Oh man. Let me go back. I don't know why that's cracking me up. DeLorean, Batman vs. Killer Croc, the OG Grail. This one plus right now I'm just kind of playing nostalgia's sake. Let's do Batman vs. Killer Croc and then Toby, the Toby drops. Those were the two drops that I think that is pretty much what confirmed for a lot of the community. Like, oh, not everything's going to be 1,000% profitable anymore. It's just so interesting when you see a collectible. There's just sometimes a massive backstory around it, or just like a total community sentiment behind the drop, like especially around the time that it happened. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that as like a video idea. It's kind of more nuanced and like obviously only like VVOGs would understand. But talking about drops that just have like a whole story behind it. And I really think there's only a handful of those. Like I think Batman vs. Killer Croc, a lot of people know that one, right? Like I think there was one sale for like 1,700, right? That was like the first sale. Then after that, it just went down and down and down. But I try not to reminisce about, the old times when things were going parabolic and stuff. But yeah, there's really like only a handful of collectibles that just have like, oh yeah, I remember when that dropped, this drama or this thing happened, or whatever it is. If this gets cheaper, I might end up buying like a Jubilee. Like I really don't have a lot of the other like X-Men characters. But if this flash forward starts getting like really cheap, I might have to pick one up, because I do want to collect like Gambit and Rogue and all those. I think I ended up selling most of those just because I knew I'm like, stuff is just going down. Like I don't know else to say it like on average, but just Veve been buying some gems recently. The Phoenix is so cool, yeah. Jean Grey animated, yeah. You're not talking about the new one, right? There's like an old collectible. Oh, this one, yeah. Wow, it's actually how much was this? 30 gems? Okay, so she's below retail, but not by much. And she's only a few sales away from being profitable. But yeah, dude, I wish I could show you, but it's like, okay, there's a zoom feature, but like I still can't animate the drop at all. But I heard this is really cool. What do you think about this one, though? I mean, I don't know if it's animated the same, or maybe it looks a little bit different than the Jean Grey one. I admit it's probably really hard to do hair, to like render her hair and like kind of do all this stuff, and like the fur. Like I get like it, even her makeup or like eyelashes and stuff look a bit off. Like if you look from far away, it's probably not that big of a deal. Yeah, like from here she looks fine, but I feel like once you zoom in, you start seeing kind of the detail fade a bit. I have a feeling this might happen in X-Men 97 season 2, which is I think coming out. Is it this summer? I forgot when it's coming out, but so far Veve's done a pretty good job of like releasing stuff that has like yet to come out, especially for IPs like Marvel. Yeah, no, but there's some cool like I haven't like looked at Gambit in a while. I like this one the most for some reason. It's just simple look. The way this one illuminates his face. I mean, it's a special edition, but I don't know. I wonder why it shows two different floor price things, but this one's cool too. Kinetic Assault. Yeah. Man, it just feels like I look at some of these drops and I'm like, wow, I cannot believe. Yeah, this dropped in March. Yeah, a little over a year ago. This Sung Jin Woo comment is skyrocketing in price because the new drop, you need it for the craft. I don't know if it burns it. I doubt it burns. Yeah, this one. But you need it for this thing, which is pretty wild. Yeah, it doesn't burn. It would show a little burn icon here if it was burn. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't burn the collectible. I mean, the little platform burns after a year, June 14th, 2027. Yeah, but like this character doesn't get burned during the craft. I don't know how much this was going for before. Let's look it up really quick, actually. Weakest hunter. Analytics. No floor price data available. All right, that's strange. Recent activity. Interesting. There's no like bar chart or anything like that for this. Would have been nice to see like. Yeah, it's just showing the floor price now. I know there's I think there's another website I could like potentially look at to see what these were before. Amazing Fantasy. Wow, 300 right now, huh? I remember when these were at like 150, not terribly long ago. Sabretooth, yeah. Yeah, I didn't play this drop at all. Kind of wish I did. Store purchase to be held. Email snapshot date July 3rd. I didn't read that part. Yeah, I completely just overlooked this drop. I mean, it was 40 gems. I could only play one of them anyway. I think I have like 70 something gems, so I couldn't even play two if I wanted. Yeah, there's a ton of these now. Oh, that's okay. This picture's wow. I can't even look at the picture on. I can't even like the picture on. On here. Which ones did I get? Can I do that? See if that works. Because that's a cool picture. It's like 3 Yodas, and he's like holding each ghost thingy or Maya, whatever it's called. But yeah, okay. These little ghost guys are pretty cute. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything with it. At some point, I'll have to find a way to hook up my phone or a device to have it just be on Veve and I can switch. Because I remember doing that like a long time ago. I could like basically screen share my phone and do certain cool things, but not anymore. Invite friends, get gems. What is this now? Okay, so still the same code, like referral thing or whatever, but yeah. That's fine. Yeah, let's go back. All right. I'll check a couple more things and I'll probably call it a stream. I really only want to stream for like an hour and a half. That's all the time I have. But I was like, man, I just need to turn on the camera, say hi to the community, see what's going on. Yeah, I might have to go through and look at some old comics that I was collecting, because like I do think like Sentinels. How many editions does this have? Burn editions, 4,000. Yeah, I really wanted to go back and revisit like some of the comics I was collecting and see if there's still some good deals on the market. Because I remember I was collecting a lot of like FA Juggernaut, FA Sentinel, because those had like less than 10,000 mints. But now we're getting to the point where like there's comics with 1,000, 2,000 mints pretty frequently now. So, and I'm still not sure if David is going to be doing like a big burn on old comics, because I remember someone asking him that like, gosh, over a year ago at this point, like, hey, we're going to be burning some of the old 60, 50, 40, 30,000 edition comics. And I think he did say something like there was going to be a plan, or, you know, they're having some ideas, but so obviously nothing has come forth yet. Season 2, number 1. Interesting. Okay. X-Men. Yeah. Even this one, this is kind of where the whole Chris Claremont era started. Yeah, 5 gems. It's like for sale, but that's the uncommon. It's going for like 3 gems. Juggernaut, there it is, Pixel. You know. Jugs gotcha. There we go. There it is. Juggernaut and Hulk. Yeah, the stream avatars thing is way better for Twitch, because normally there's actually a link I can put, or like a banner or something like that. You click on it, and I think from there you might have to download it or whatever. But from there you can customize. You can just look at all the character options and click it. But yeah, maybe I'll link somewhere like where you can do the commands. But yeah. Hulk and Juggy. There are ways you could do like fights and stuff. I don't want to get too into it, but there's you can jump. You can see if it'll do it. Will he do it? Okay, maybe not. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, you can place a bomb on the ground like that. And I think I can do that too. Actually, now's actually pretty good. Now's a good time to kind of mess with this. I think I accidentally launched off Pixel Trader. I don't know why, but sometimes the characters get launched off the screen. There it is. Oh no, you're back. Trying to think what these other options are. Yeah, but there's some good stuff. I can like you know, throw around Juggy like that. Hulk. All that stuff. I remember I did most of there's a good amount of the IPs that I have from Veve on here. I try to mostly stick with that, but you can also do other ones too. You know, I did add I think Dragon Ball, so you can be Goku and all that stuff. It should update here in a sec. Hopefully. If not, I'll just be Hulk. That's fine. Oh well. But anyway, well, thanks for vibes. Oh, Fro. All right, I'll hang out for a few more minutes because Fro is here. I was about to sign off, but now that Fro's here, I'll hang out here for a few more minutes. I don't know what Fro is right now. He's like some I don't know what IP that's from, but he's from something. It's definitely not Electra, but that's fine. How you doing, Fro? Did you get all the Electra comics to your heart's content? I did buy a couple of them, in your honor. Yeah, I got a 200 common. Actually, I didn't even realize I had a unique mint like that. Mint 200 common, and then an uncommon. I got unlucky there. 24-hour streamathon, maybe. Maybe if there was like a big announcement or something like that, or a huge drop, or Veve was doing like a series of drops, right? I think it'd be kind of cool if Veve did a series of drops, like every like 4 hours or 6 hours, there was some like drop or some like announcement or something like that. Like, oh, every 6 hours on this day, we're doing a drop. I would stream a good amount of that. I would need a lot of caffeine and bathroom breaks, but I think I could handle it. Actually, let me see. Can I do this guy? Is it all one word? If not, then I'll have to. All right, there we go. Spider-Man. Heck yeah. I don't think there's a Miles Morales like package thing. It's all within like the stream avatar thing, but finished, yeah. I'm actually really glad. I kind of forgot sometimes I did kind of pick up some You secure a Mayo? No, I did not. I wish I did. I wish I did. I completely slept on the drop. I don't know enough I don't know. I didn't know enough about like the project, and like I heard people talking about it for a few days beforehand, but I had no idea there was like utility and like airdrops and the whole 3D printing aspect of. I'm like, okay, that seems kind of cool, but like these are just ghost things, like whatever. But yeah, I completely missed out on that. I'm trying to think of some other characters. You can do like Iron Man and stuff. You have over 20 plus Electro comics? Hell yeah. Are you a, let's find out. What's this one called? 168. Oh, there's two of them. Interesting. Because there's X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, and Daredevil. Yeah. Oh wow. Sleeping Comics stacked this Electro one. Interesting. He's got 26 of these. Whoa, Fro. Member for 45 months. Holy crap. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, they're you and a handful of others have been members for a very long time, and I really appreciate that. Either because you forgot or whatever, but I think if I can kind of get down this, I'm not sure how you guys feel about this avatar thing walking around, but I might make that like a member exclusive thing. So like the members are walking around at the bottom right, talking, hanging out, all that stuff. I'll have to find a way for you guys to like be able to pick your own character and stuff, or at least like make it easier to use. So, but dude, thank you so much. I'm glad to see you again. And yeah, is it this, or is there a, maybe it's one of the other rarities you have more of? Are you a top holder on some of these? Kind of wish it was easier to see the other rarities versus, yeah, because like even from here it doesn't tell me what number comic it is. Like I've already forgot. 168. And there's not really an easy way to go between like common to like rare or whatever it is, like once you look it up. Maybe the, just copy that. So I'm gonna make it easier. This isn't you, right? Is this you? Frodi? Frodicus? Let's look at the rare. Grats, got a few of those. Frodicus. Okay, maybe that is you. I don't know. Did you? Let me look at the SR. That's going to be the... I do like the SR cover on this, I'll admit. 45 months makes Fro a true vibes tribal leader. Don't forget to bow. True. Yeah, I need to start. I'll have to make some cool badges and emotes and stuff like that for you vibe tribers that have been around for a very long time. Because, yeah, dude, that's pushing, gosh, 4 years. That's wild that I've even been, this YouTube account's even been active for over 4 years. Yeah, that is wild. It's you. Pixel Trader's been around for a very long time. I don't think 45 months, but definitely a long time. And then, oh my gosh. Someone else. I could probably look it up, but yeah, I do want to start making content again. I'll probably be hanging out, making videos, spaces, all that stuff, you know. Because, you know, people are getting excited again about Veve and just NFTs, you know. Candy, Digitoys, people are getting excited for new platforms. There's a lot of revitalization going on and just the space in general, right? So members walking around would be incredible. Yeah, it would be cool. I'll have to find a way to, like I said, I bought this whole stream avatars like thing a while ago and I just forgot to use it. So now I'm using it now and I've been kind of playing with it. It definitely interacts much more friendly on Twitch because there's actually a little area where you can just select your character and it's very easy. Unfortunately, I don't think there's an Electra. I mean, I'll try it. Electra. I doubt it, but let's see. No, I think it's because it's like it has all the assets from like a Marvel vs. Capcom game, and Electra wasn't in that game, so no Electra. Unfortunately, not. No, not this. There might be a way I can like. I mean, with AI, you can kind of do anything, right? I think there is a way I can maybe upload a sprite of Electra, but I think there might have to be like a walking animation, idle. There's even fighting too. There's a... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to spawn you. I guess I can also like pin people too. So now, now he's like stuck in the air. All right, I'll let digital vibes go. Block, not block. But there is a way to do a there is like a battle or like a battle royale thing where your characters can fight each other and there's like a point system. It's pretty intuitive. But like I said, this is like the first time. Oh, I think it is starting. Yeah, there's a battle royale. Yeah, they like hit each other. It's pretty cool. And there's like little health upgrades and stuff. But imagine there's like 10 people fighting. It goes by much quicker. Fro, thank you so much, dude. You're one of the OGs, brother. Greatly appreciate the streams. Would love to see you more. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I know. I've been MIA for a while. But no, I definitely want to come back and start hanging out with you guys. I do want to. I've been lurking. I've been watching True Media on and off for months and months. I've been watching Informant streams. Like pretty much most of the time when someone's streaming, I watch at least a little bit. I don't always say something, but I'm always lurking. I'm always around. So, but dude, thank you so much for the membership as well as the dono. I appreciate it. And I did win the fight, so I mean, maybe if you were Electra, I'll try and at some point maybe I'll try and find a way to get an Electra pixel thing going on here, but yeah, there's like a gold system too. I have to figure that out too. So maybe I'll do like a gold system for the members, and you can like cash it in for stuff. I don't know. That's all. What's this world coming to? Yeah. Do you have a SR, Fro? I know it only shows the top 5 people, so you might be like number 6, 7, whatever. You know, there's probably 10 or 15 people that have, you know, one of this comic, but this one was pretty scarce. Yeah, there's only 42 of these, so this one is, yeah, super scarce. So in this case, yeah, there's 41 other people that all have one. So yeah, I don't know how it determines who's in the top 5, but I do need to double check something. I do have a thing I need to go to here, and okay, yeah, got a little bit of time. Hang on for a few more minutes. Of course, now everyone's showing up. What is that? What is fun under the sun now? Let's get this party started. Yeah. I'm trying to, I don't know how I can change your avatar. There are commands. If you type an exclamation point avatar space and then like Batman, Superman, like I had to download a bunch of assets that people can use. So you can change what you look like, but the commands, because it's YouTube, on Twitch it's very easy. You can just swap on the fly, but YouTube is just very behind. I reposted your stream, brother. Now you can't leave. Son of a... All right. A few more minutes. Avatar Wolverine. There you go. Yeah, there you are. Hell yeah. And it's the Marvel vs. Capcom, like, what's it called? Like art style. For at least for some of the Marvel. At least that's like the assets that I downloaded. But at some point, it will be a, I think, a member-only thing. We'll see. We'll see. By a few minutes, you mean a few hours? Maybe. I mean, I'll stream again soon. Probably, definitely before Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I'll definitely stream one more time. Or be a guest or whatever. Because I think it was Rob Cooks. Yeah, he hit me up recently. We might do a collab soon. He's really the reason why I kind of streamed today. He hit me up a little while ago, and you know, I do want to hang out in a stream. Love the avatar. Yeah, it's cool, right? And it kind of says what you're saying, and then if you do exclamation point jump or bomb, you'll end up doing one of the two. So that's a jump and that's a bomb. And you can even knock other players around. I need to figure out a way to keep everyone contained. Sometimes it knocks people out of the arena, but yeah, it's just a fun little thing for people to look at or interact with while they do it. It is a bit of a delay because it's like there's like a stream delay, and I think there are like stars that you can spawn, and like people can like if you hit the stars, you get like bonus points or something like that. Kick. Yeah, so if you jump, I believe, and if you hit the stars, you get like bonus points or like gold or something like that. I'll have to figure out how to do like the currency system or whatever it is, but Land nothing but SE and SRs, yeah. This is like Digital Vibes is 115 from the jump catch game, yeah. Kind of funny. But this is the real moment here. It's the Battle Royale. Or I'll try and have a different background so it's easier to see. That doesn't help. There we go. Yeah, and they fight. Whoever wins gets gems. I don't know, it's like a fun little mini game thing. Solo leveling? Yeah, I might have to figure that one out because it's all pre-made stuff. It's not like I did these assets myself. It's all a program that I downloaded. But I do want to add some of the other IPs that we have on Veve. You know, like so I did look up a solo leveling. I couldn't find one. Like Avatar, Last Airbender, all that stuff. They're perfect. Yeah, it's great. It's cool. I can even yeah, look at that. And Wolverine 1. Hell yeah. Jumping for joy. See how big I can make you guys. There we go. Yeah, you guys are pretty big when I make you guys, yeah, when I make you guys that big. You guys are huge. But I think it's a little too large. I think that's it's like a good size. Maybe a little bit bigger, but it's one of those things where it's like I want it to have fun, but I also don't want it to be too distracting in like chat or whatever as well. So I have to try and strike a good balance with that. But yeah, yeah. There's like a whole gold system. I think you can use it to like maybe buy stuff for your avatar, like outfits or whatever. But yeah, man. But I do have to run right now. I will stream again soon. Don't worry. I will be making content. I do want to make a YouTube video. I did not go for today's drop. I wish I did. Everyone's reminding me about the fact that I regret not going for it. But yeah, I completely overlooked the drop. I saw it over, but I was like, it's 40 gems. It's the little ghost thing. I'm like, okay, there's like a Web3 project attached to it, but whatever, right? But by now you mean 5 hours, yeah. But no, awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, man. That's an old picture. I need to update that or do whatever with it. So fun under the sun. Fro trying to perform a kick. Pixel Trader, everyone else, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys take care, and I'll catch you guys next time.